Up for review is the Toys R Us exclusive Masked City Hunter Predator. He is part of a 2-pack that comes with the semi-cloaked, camouflaged Berserker Predator, and is the same figure as the single-carded City Hunter, just the only difference is he has the mask, as well as some extra accessories. So I'll go ahead and jump into the review. We'll start with the accessories like we normally do. As you can see, one of the accessories that he has that the other one doesn't is the human trophy skull, which is nice. Just pry it out of his hand real fast for you. It is basically just a human skull and spinal column. No blood or gore or anything of that nature. But he looks really nice holding it up high. The other accessories he comes with are his collapsed spear and his extended spear. And they also included an additional hand. The standard hand is the open palm hand right here. They include a swappable hand, which is a closed fist, or not closed fist, but a closed hand so you can hold these new accessories and just pop it on. And voila. I think he looks pretty awesome with the extra accessories. I think they're one of the definite reasons to buy this if you are a big Predator fan. If not, then it may not be worth the cost. So, as for the figure himself, we'll go ahead and pop the closed hand off and go ahead and put the original hand back on. Oh, another accessory he comes with is the smart disc that the standard release comes with. So, and he can also store it on his thigh like the standard release. As for articulation, this is the same sculpt as the standard, so he's going to have the same articulation. These are the new and improved articulation figures that have the extra leg and knee articulation, which is nice. So we'll go ahead and jump into it. He's got the ball head. He's got the shoulder cannon that comes up. Oops, same the other way. Which can swivel. He's got the ball shoulder, and the armor is malleable and just kind of moves out of the way, which is nice. Doesn't impede any articulation too much. He's got the hinge and swivel elbow, which you don't get a ton of articulation out of. Not yay much. And the ball wrist, which, like I said, just pops off easily enough. There's no torso articulation or anything of that nature. It does have a swivel wrist, which has a little swivel waist rather, which has a little bit of back and forth motion, but not much. Nothing to really write home about. The hips are the improved ball joints, which I was talking about just a moment ago, and they're much nicer than the previous cut joints. He doesn't have the upper thigh cut. He doesn't really need it because he does have the ball joint here. The knees are double, which is nice. And the ankles are your standard, your ball ankle that he has. The only downside is they didn't improve really the articulation here. So you're not going to be able to get as much back and forth or front and back as you normally would, which is going to cause some limitation in what you can do with the double ankles. Oh, he also does have his wrist blades, which slide in and out. Count that as articulation. As for the sculpt and paint, pretty much what you'd expect from NECA. They do amazing stuff usually, and with a couple minor exceptions, this one's same in boat as the others. The sculpt is spot on. You've got a nice little Predator mask, and if you can look, I'll get it close so you can see this. The cool thing about this is the eyes actually are textured. Hopefully you can see that in here, which is really nice. I like that feature. I'm glad they included it. The paint is nice weathered copper, which is what the rest of his armor is done. He has the nice dreadlocks, which are pretty tight. You do have a little spillage in a couple spots there, but for the most part, dreadlocks are well done. The armor is made of soft plastic and nice and detailed. It's got good wear, make it look like it's old and well used. Everything is kind of coppery based, although you can't really see in a couple spots, but you can kind of see the wear there. It's kind of an Aztec look to it, which is nice. The mesh, the body mesh, is sculpted on. It's not paint. The only downside with that is the paint did miss a couple spots, usually in transitional areas like between like the pecs to the main body. Same with the arms, has that there as well. And the legs. Now the mesh isn't as good on the legs. It's missing a couple spots, or kind of just transitions into nothing, like this one here, just kind of goes nowhere. It does have the web gun, but it's not removable and doesn't have a handle. But everything else is really well done. You got the usual feet that you've seen, a lot of markings. So overall, not too shabby. He does come with a little man purse, so that's always fun. And looks like it's made out of bone and flesh, probably. So, as for scale, these guys are 7-inch scale. And here's the comparison. Throw up Iron Man to hang out with him. As you can see, he towers over Iron Man. Also, I'll throw in the DC Direct Kyle. And you can see even then, he's far taller, which is fine. I mean, he's monstrous humanoid. He's supposed to be pretty big. So, there you go. As for cost, he's going to run you, because it's 2-pack, $34.99 at Toys R Us right now. Shouldn't have too big of a problem finding it. There was plenty in stock when I was there. I don't think it's on the website right now. So, but yeah, like I said, he comes with a lot more accessories than the standard release, and you've got the helmet, which is nice. If you are a Predator fan, I would definitely recommend getting it. He's a pretty awesome toy, especially with the improved articulation in the legs. So, there you go. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know, and thanks for watching.